first question on bin Laden. It is our considered view that the detainees who were subjected to enhanced interrogation techniques provided information that was useful and was used in the ultimate operation bin Laden against bin Laden.
All right, folks, welcome back. Not only that, but John Yoo, who was with us earlier, the man who wrote all those enhanced interrogation techniques, signed off on them in the Justice Department at the time, said Dianne Feinstein is absolutely wrong when she says that this intelligence didn't lead to anything and that it could have been gotten some other way. He said, yeah, we would have gotten bin Laden without the enhanced interrogation, maybe in 10 or 20 years from now. Joining us now is senior partner at Adam Thompson Law, syndicated talk show host and TV commentator Adam M. Thompson, and senior fellow at FreedomWorks, Tom Borelli. And gentlemen, let me start with you, Adam. You know, this report, it just keeps dominating the news day in and day out. And, you know, from everybody who was involved, actually there, actually involved, actually participating, 3 different CIA directors who go from Clinton to the current one now with Obama, all said Feinstein is wrong.
It's a real hard situation because, you know, we live in a different world now and we have to put American lives first and we want to protect our citizens. But at the same time, you know me, I'm a big fan of the rule of law. We always should follow the rule of law. And when we enter into certain treaties with foreign countries that we're going to follow certain tactics, that we won't commit torture, it gives me a big problem because I don't think the U.S. wants to be breaking treaties or agreements we have with foreign countries because that could put our military at risk. And it's the same thing. Do the ends really justify the means? You know, if police break in your house and break every rule, but they find drugs, is it okay that they broke in then and found the drugs? It's kind of similar here. Is it okay to torture if we get the answers we're looking for?
I take exception to the word torture. We have one of our fine producers on this show is a Marine, and he underwent many of the same techniques by our own military in preparation for his service because they will do that to him if he had been captured. I don't believe it's torture, and it's not like just gratuitously looking for drugs. We were responding to an attack that killed 3,000 Americans and thought that more was coming, and these guys knew where and when and how to stop it. Tom, do you see my point?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think this is politics at its worst. I mean, Feinstein certainly has an agenda. Why now? Why only a Democrat's report? This is all politics. What are they trying to distract the media, focus on something that we've talked about time and time again? The other thing that I found most interesting, I think, in Brennan's comments was that after September 11th, we were ill prepared to handle interrogations. My God, what do these people do with all the money and time they have? How could we be caught flat-footed from the start? September 11th caught us flat-footed, and the CIA was ill-prepared. We have plenty of time and plenty of money for these guys to get this straight.
Yeah, and you know, Adam, back to you and your law background, obviously, as an attorney. This report was like a prosecutorial document. I mean, they saw and talked to no witnesses. Nobody from the other side. What they did was they took a bunch of documents and emails, like historians would maybe, and 100 years later when there's nobody to talk to about what happened, and based on these documents and emails, said, okay, here's what happened when they had the people there to talk to defend themselves, and they wanted no part of it.
Right, that just reeks at it. That's bad practice. I agree. I think if you're going to do an examination of this entire topic, they should have spoke to all available witnesses. They should have examined all available documents, and they should have brought in both sides. It should have been something. This shouldn't be a Republican or Democratic issue. It should be a justice issue, and they should be doing the right thing for our soldiers, our military, and it deserved that time and attention.
Right, and Tom, John, you said, I wish they would have called me. I would have gone and talked to Dianne Feinstein's committee gladly.
Well, again, it was clearly an agenda, as Mr. Thompson just said. It was, they didn't interview anybody else. They knew where they wanted to go. And again, why now? Why did they want to, leave this now? And how many of these Democrat, staffers are now losing their jobs because they lost the control of the Senate? So this is, a stick in the eye as they're walking out the door. Throw the CIA under the bus. It's typical Democrat politics.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, finally, there will be a Republican report, if you will, and certainly the CIA has come out, and as I said, all the directors involved, John Yoo and everybody else involved, and defended the program. And some have said, yeah, there were some things that took place that shouldn't have taken place, but nothing was hidden. They brought it to the attention of the Justice Department at the time. All right, we're going to come back. We have a lot more to talk about, not the least of which is this budget bill, which the vote has been postponed or delayed for a while today. We'll talk about that with the Malzberg panel. We're coming right back.